Ina miƙa saƙon gaisuwa gare ku masu sauraronmu. Sunana Ikechukwu Obiora. Ina tare da wani bayani mai matuƙar muhimmanci da fatan za ku saurare ni da kunnuwan basira cewar shin gudanar da zaɓe halattacce na gaskiya da adalci a Najeriya shine yayi sanadiyar tsantsar talauci da rashin ci gaba a ƙasar nan a yau. Da a ce jagororin al'ummar ƙasar na tafikar da harkokin zaɓe cikin gaskiya da adalci tun 1960 da Najeriya ta samo 'yancin kanta zuwa yau 2025 da ƙasar ta zama ta farko a ci gaba a faɗin duniya ta kowanne ɓangare. Domin kuwa inda ƙasar ta samo 'yanci daga hannun turawan mulkin mallaka kashi 90 na zaɓukan da ake yi tun daga zaɓen wakilai zuwa na shugaban ƙasa, majalisar dokoki ta ƙasa, gwamnonin jihohi, 'yan majalisun jihohi da shugabannin ƙananan hukumomi. Ba zaɓe na gaskiya ake yi, zaɓe ne na murɗiya, danniya da maguɗi gaba ɗaya. Za a iya cewa 'yan Najeriya ba sa zaɓar ainihin shugabannin da suke ƙauna, sannan ana mulkar su ba da amincewarsu ba, wato ba da jagororin da suka zaɓo suka ɗora a kan kujerun mulki ba. Babu shakka rashin samun ingantaccen zaɓe shi yasa ake yi wa demokaradiyyarmu kallon bi'ahu a wannan lokacin. Yanzu a ƙasar nan wani abu mai sauƙi amma abin takaici shine yadda ake fashi da maguɗin zaɓe da yadda masu ruwa da tsaki a sha'anin zaɓe ke naɗa hukumomin zaɓe da jami'an hukumomin, inda su kansu jama'iyyunsu ko 'yan takarkarinsu ke tsayawa takara a wannan zaɓe wanda ya zama kamar mutum ne da alƙalanci kansa a fagen shari'a. Na san yana da muhimmanci a yi amfani da na'urorin tantance zaɓe da na haɗa sakamakon zaɓe wato BVAS da IREV, wanda hukumar zaɓe mai zaman kanta ta ƙasa INEC ya zama dole a yi amfani da su a zaɓen Najeriya. Wannan tsarin ba zai magance matsalar maguɗin zaɓe ba in har hukumomin zaɓe ba su kasance masu gaskiya da ƙin marawa wani ɓangare baya ya yi maguɗi ba. Waɗanda ke tsara maguɗi da ba da umarnin yinsa yawanci shugabannin hukumomin zaɓe ne wanda ke aiki da haɗin kanmu 'yan siyasa da son zuciya domin cin ribar 'yan siyasa ko jam'iyyun da hukumomin zaɓe ke marawa baya, waɗanda ke yin duk mai yiwuwa su murɗe zaɓe ga masu gidansu. Jami'an hukumomin na yin iyaka ƙoƙarinsu na mai da hannun agogo baya ga wanda ba sa so. Maganar gaskiya ita ce duk da amfani da na'urorin zaɓe za a iya bijiro da hanyoyin maguɗi a samu nasara, musamman ta hanyar birkita yanar gizo da ɗauke wutar lantarki domin a cimma burin haka. Sannan da gangan za a iya ƙin fitar da sakamakon zaɓe ko jinkirta fidda shi da sauran hanyoyin maguɗin zaɓe. Duk wannan na nuna gazawar na'urorin zaɓe cewa ba lalle ne su iya magance maguɗin zaɓe ba har shugabannin hukumomin zaɓe ba su da gaskiya. Kuma kamar yadda ake zargi, hukumomin zaɓen Najeriya ba sa aikin zaɓe na gaskiya, suna yi wa waɗanda suka saka su aiki maguɗi su ci zaɓe ne kawai. Saboda haka hanyar tabbatar da gaskiya da adalci a zahiri a zaɓe kaɗai ita ce a samar da yanayin da za a naɗa malaman zaɓe su zama masu cin gashin kansu, ba ruwansu da duk wani ɗan siyasa, musamman shugaban ƙasa da gwamnoni. Haka kuma in dai ana so kuma halattaccen zaɓen da zai karɓu a ƙasa baki ɗaya a ƙarƙashin amintacciyar hukumar zaɓe, ita ce hanya ɗaya da za ta sa ƙasar nan da al'ummarta ta ɗaukaka kuma a fitar da jama'a daga ƙangin talauci. Sannan ta haka ne za a iya fidda albarkatun da Ubangiji ya yi wa Najeriya domin 'yan ƙasa su amfana ta hanyar ayyukan ci gaba da rage raɗaɗin talauci. Haka ne zai sa ka ji ƙasarmu a cikin manyan ƙasashen da suka ci gaba a duniya. Gaskiya ina mai miƙa shawarata akan a yi wata sabuwar hukumar zaɓe mai cin gashin kanta wadda za a ba ta cikakken 'yancin gudanar da zaɓe a dukkan saƙo da lungu, tun daga matakin tarayya, jihohi da ƙananan hukumomi, kuma a tabbatar da cewa kwamishinonin zaɓen an ɗauko su ne daga ƙungiyoyin ma'aikata aƙalla 6, a karɓe su daga Majalisar Ɗinkin Duniya, kuma kwamishina guda ɗaya a ɗauko farko daga hukumar sa ido ta duniya a samu jimillar kwamishinoni guda 13. Sabuwar hukumar zaɓe mai zaman kanta ya kyauta a ce tana da ƙarfin ikon ɗorawa da sauke duk wani ma'aikacin hukumar har ma da shugabanta. Zaɓen kwamishinonin hukumar zaɓe zai zamo kamar daga ƙungiyar ma'aikata kamar haka. Ƙungiyar malaman kwalejojin fasaha wato polytechnic su zaɓi kwamishina da zai wakilci yankin arewa ta tsakiya. Sannan ƙungiyar malaman jami'o'in Najeriya su zaɓi kwamishina daga yankin arewa maso gabas. Hukumar akantocin Najeriya wato ICAN su zaɓi ɗaya daga cikinsu ya wakilci arewa maso yamma. Sai kuma ƙungiyar lauyoyin Najeriya su zaɓi wakilin da zai wakilci kudu maso gabas. Ƙungiyar likitocin Najeriya su zaɓi wanda zai wakilci kudu maso kudu. Sai kuma ƙungiyar 'yan jaridu ta ƙasa ta zaɓi wanda zai wakilci yankin kudu maso yammacin Najeriya. 'Yan siyasa da sauran mutanen da suka riƙe mukamai a Najeriya ba za a yarda a zaɓe su a kowanne irin mukami ba a sabuwar hukumar ta zaɓe. Majalisar Ɗinkin Duniya da ƙungiyar tabbatar da adalci ta duniya ba su cancanci su naɗa kowa ba a kowanne irin matsayi matuƙar ɗan Najeriya ne a wannan sabuwar hukumar zaɓe. Aikin shugaban ƙasar ne ya karɓi sunayen mutanen da aka gabatar masa tare da takardunsu na ƙwarewar aiki domin aikawa zauren majalisar dattijai da kuma majalisar wakilai ta ƙasa domin tantancewa. Babu wani ko wasu da za a gabatar da za a yadda a yi watsi da shi ko kuma a tsige shi sai an samu tattaunawa da samun daidaito na aƙalla 2/3 na majalisar dattijai ta ƙasa da kuma majalisar wakilan Najeriya, kuma kowanne wakili ya yi zaɓen cikin sirri, kuma a nuna wa duniya yadda ake yin zaɓen ta kafofin watsa labarai na zamani, kuma a tabbatar an hana zaɓe ta hanyar amon murya. Sannan wa'adin mulkin kwamishina a ofis kar ya wuce shekara 4. Ya zama dole a fayyace cewar kafa sabuwar hukumar zaɓe mai zaman kanta ta ƙasa ba zai zamanto wani yunƙuri na ƙwace mulki daga hannun jiha ba, tunda za a karɓe ikon naɗa hukumomin zaɓe daga hannun gwamnoni da shugaban ƙasa, a bar shi a tsaka-tsaki, wanda hakan zai ƙarfafa ƙudura da El Salvador Majalisar ga kundin tsarin mulkin ƙasa dangane da samar da sabuwar hukumar zaɓe mai zaman kanta ta ƙasa wato INEC, wanda nan gaba kaɗan za a sanarwa da jama'a, sannan na miƙa shi ga Majalisar Tarayya ta ƙasa domin dubawa. A ƙarshe bari na ja hankalinmu gaba ɗaya. Mu tuna a kodayaushe cewar da daɗewa mafi rinjaye daga cikin mutanenmu na rayuwa cikin matsananciyar yunwa, jahilci, cututtuka, ungoyin marasa galihu, rashin tsaro da aikin yi, duk a sanadiyar rashin wadatacciyar gwamnati, rashin halattacciyar gwamnati da aka samar daga magudin zaɓe da jan ragamar gwamnati ba tare da amincewar jama'a ba. Saboda haka ya kamata mu haɗa ƙarfi da ƙarfe mu yaƙi wannan annoba da masun da ke hannunmu kamar su gaskiya, adalci, ingantacce kuma halattaccen zaɓe domin samun nasara ta bai ɗaya, domin mu ɗaga hannuwanmu cikin izza da ci gaba mai ɗorewa. Ubangiji ya albarkaci Najeriya. Sunana Ikechukwu Obiora, naku.
Thank you. Thank you.
Action. I am Moses Peter, welcoming you to news at 9 p.m. on Som TV. This broadcast is coming to you live from Jalingo. This is the pulse of the nation. We bring only the stories that matter. Stay with us on Facebook at Som TV and catch us live on YouTube at Som TV Live. Here are tonight's major headlines. Justice James Omotosho convicts Nnamdi Kanu on 7 terrorism charges as Kanu's legal team condemns judgment as haphazard, announcing plans to appeal. Bauchi State condoles with Kebbi over school attack. 25 students adopted as Kwara State boosts school security amid anti-kidnapping operations. Army Chief directs Operation Humanitarian Assistance Troops to stay alert in Northeast. Nigerian Air Force conducts airstrike on Sambisa Forest. Terrorist base and Adamawa governor donates patrol vehicles to security agencies. On the international news, China pledges $3.49 million for HIV prevention in South Africa. Business news, Total Energies signs an asset swap with corn oil for offshore blocks. On entertainment news, Davido calls for rescue of kidnapped Kebbi schoolgirls and condemns Kwara attack. Sport news, Team Nigeria wins gold in wrestling and women's 100-meter relay at 6th Islamic Solidarity Games. Now the news in full. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja has found Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the banned Indigenous People of Biafra, guilty on all 7 terrorism charges. The court relied on video evidence showing Kanu making violent threats and instructing the production of Molotov cocktails, ruling that these acts amounted to terrorism and showed disregard for the law. Prosecutors requested the maximum sentence and limits on his social media use. Kanu was sentenced to life imprisonment for counts 1, 4, 5, and 6 instead of the death penalty.
Although I'm not really persuaded, but I must temper justice with mercy. The court is moved by chapter 23, verse 23 of Matthew, in the book of Matthew, to the fact that, who unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and has omitted the weightier matter of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. This you ought to have done, particularly, and must notice the word in Matthew 23 and verse 23, the word mercy. Our Lord himself is merciful. No matter what we do, he is a merciful God. It is on that note that the court will follow this above admonition of Jesus Christ in the above passage and show mercy to the convicts. In addition, the death penalty globally is now being frowned upon by the international community. Consequently, and in the interest of justice, I hereby sentence the convicts to life imprisonment for the said counts 1, 4, 5, and 6 instead of death sentence. Life is sacred to God. With respect to count 3, he is hereby sentenced to 20 years imprisonment without no option or fine. For count 7, he is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment without no option or fine. To extend the mercy, I hereby order that the sentence shall run concurrently. And due to the nature of the offenses that borders on terrorism and the attitude, violent nature of the defendants that I have taken judicial notice, the last adjourned date He was so unruly and expressed violence, even was about to beat the security officers there. This morning, he repeated same.
Following Nnamdi Kanu's conviction, prosecuting counsel Adegboyega Awomolo urged that he be held in a high-security facility rather than Kuje prison, citing previous jailbreaks and safety concerns. Awomolo stressed maximum security until sentencing or execution. Kanu's former lawyer waived allocutors, allowing a House of Representatives member from his constituency to represent him in court, ensuring proper legal procedures amid heightened security considerations. Earlier before the sentencing, Honorable Obi Ogwocha, the House of Representatives member for Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency in Abia State, personally addressed Justice James Omotosho during the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. In a heartfelt appeal, Ogwocha urged the court to exercise mercy and grant clemency, highlighting considerations of humanity, the need for reconciliation, and the potential for reform, as he pleaded for a lenient approach in determining Kanu's punishment.
Few minutes ago.
Well, I feel very bad. Not only me, I feel sad. My colleague is here. All of us, we feel very bad. It's a very bad day for judiciary. It's a very bad day for the criminal justice system in Nigeria. This is the first time in my entire life as a lawyer that I have seen a man being convicted for the mere words he uttered. Just like someone can say, don't be silly. And
Thank you, my Lord. My name is Right Honorable Obi Ogwocha. I represent the good people of Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency in the 10th National Assembly. My Lord, I am the direct representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why you see me here almost every time, showing presence and also showing solidarity with him. The matter has come to a closure for now. I'm not his lawyer. I wouldn't know whether they will seek appeal. But for now, my Lord, he's my brother. He's my friend. I went to school with him. We attended primary and secondary school together, though he was my junior. But it is my responsibility and obligation as a member of the National Assembly to represent him as well. My Lord, I plead for mercy, I plead for clemency, and I appeal for peace and for stability of not just the Southeast, but as well as Nigeria. Like the prosecutor said, Nigeria is bleeding over the last few days, and we must bring some of these issues to bear and to understand how to find common solutions to our common problem of terrorism. I also wish to appeal to the prosecution team that it is being done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The other people out there also doing more worse than him.
Please,
sorry, sir.
I asked for a locutor.
Yes, sir.
Please, don't.
So, I apologize, sir. So, I want the court to take judicial notice of that this trial has gone on for almost 10 years. Mazi Kanu is almost 56 or 57 years old now. He has been absent in his family life, his children, his community, his family. So I plead for the Lord to show mercy, to temper justice with mercy. And as we move forward, it shall be great for our country. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm a friend of the court, having come from the other side of the government. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to address the court. Thank you, sir.
Similarly, a team of legal consultants for Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, has condemned his recent conviction on 7 terrorism charges, describing the judgment as haphazardly rendered and lacking proper legal consideration. Speaking to reporters, they stated their intention to appeal the ruling at the appellate court, emphasizing their commitment to exhaust all legal avenues to ensure that Kanu's rights are fully protected. The Bauchi State government extended condolences to Kebbi State after gunmen attacked Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School in Maga, Danko, Wasagu local government area, killing the vice principal and a security guard while adopting 25 students. The Ministry of Education pledged solidarity with families and the community, praying for the safe return of the students, and commended security personnel for efforts to restore safety and prevent further incidents. The Kwara State government has strengthened security in schools across Ifelodun, Ekiti, Irekpodun, Isin, and Okio-Eru local government areas amid intensified anti-kidnapping operations. Boarding schools are included, anticipating targeting by fleeing criminals. Commissioner for Education Dr. Lawal Olongbegbe assured parents and officials that measures will remain until security clearance is confirmed, emphasizing the government's commitment to protecting students and maintaining a safe educational environment. Ogun State Police arrested Godonu Lowe for allegedly trying to flee with his wife's corpse tied to a motorcycle. Police spokesperson CSP Omolola Oduntola confirmed neck injuries on the body and recovered a blood-stained cutlass. Lowe is in custody for investigation, while the victim's remains were taken to Ilaro State Morgue for autopsy. Authorities continue to probe the circumstances of the incident. Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, Chief of Army Staff, directed troops of Operation Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Intervention to maintain alertness and an aggressive stance against terrorism in northeast Nigeria. During an operational assessment at the Joint Task Force headquarters in Maiduguri, Borno State, he emphasized coordination, intelligence sharing, and operational vigilance. Governor Babangana Zulum pledged continued state support for military efforts to restore peace and stability. Similarly, Adamawa State Governor Amadu Umaru Fintiri delivered new Nigerian-made Hilux patrol vehicles to security agencies to strengthen operations against insecurity. He highlighted improved operational efficiency, stronger security architecture, and regional stability. Security officials praised the initiative, noting increased morale and better protection for communities. Governor Fintiri also encouraged investors to take advantage of safer environments, linking security and economic growth while supporting ongoing efforts to protect citizens. The Nigerian Air Force conducted a coordinated airstrike in Ara, a Sambisa forest terrorist base linked to the 17 October Kashomri ambush. Air Commodore Ehime Ejodame said multiple attacks destroyed structures, command hubs, and logistics points. Ordered by Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, Chief of the Air Staff, the operation demonstrates the Air Force's commitment to neutralizing threats, supporting ground troops, and protecting Nigeria's territorial integrity in the northeast. Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia refuted claims by some United States officials suggesting religious genocide in the state, calling the narrative false and misleading. He stated that communities continue to coexist peacefully and stressed that such allegations should not justify moves to classify Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Governor Alia, a serving Reverend Father, maintained that Benue has no incidents of religious, ethnic, racial, or national genocide. The Taraba State government inaugurated a committee to automate salaries and verify staff across primary schools, local governments, Taraba State University, and pensioners. Chaired by State Auditor General Polycarp Iranius, members include the Commissioner of Finance, Local Government Auditor General, a Head of Service representative, and union members. The committee aims to streamline payroll processes, ensure accurate verification, and guarantee proper payment of all eligible staff in both states and local government sectors. The House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security warned it may issue bench warrants against the Managing Director of the Bank of Agriculture, Ayo Sontirin, and Director General of the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, Dr. Abubakar Daban. The threat followed repeated non-compliance with summonses during an investigation into alleged misuse of 1.2 trillion naira agricultural intervention funds. Chairman Chike Okafor emphasized the committee's commitment to accountability and full compliance by key agencies. Moving on to Lagos, the Lagos State Government, through the Health Facilities Monitoring and Accreditation Agency, warned health facilities, including Badagry General Hospital, not to deny insured patients access to essential drugs. A new quick response code system allows real-time complaints. The agency cautioned against unlicensed practitioners and stressed that only registered and inspected facilities meet public health standards, ensuring safe, high-quality care for residents while enhancing monitoring and accountability across the state health system. The federal government reiterated its commitment to safe learning environment through the Safe School Initiative. Minister of State for Finance Doris Uzoka Anite highlighted funding for education, teacher salaries, school feeding programs, and secure schools. During the 2025 International Students' Day in Abuja, students received scholarships, laptops, cash prizes, and empowerment tools. The initiative aims to reward academic excellence, enhance creativity, and encourage youth's contributions to nation building and sustainable development across Nigeria. The Federal Ministry of Education reported progress in advancing technical and vocational education and training and broader reforms via collaboration with Singapore. Education Minister Maruf Tunji Alausa toured Singapore's Institute of Technical Education, reviewing aeronautics, engineering, and hospitality facilities. Partnerships with the National Board for Technical Education aim to improve quality assurance, leadership development, artificial intelligence courses, and train-the-trainer programs. The Free Education Initiative seeks to expand skills-based learning for Nigerian youth nationwide. The Zamfara State government launched initiatives to improve child nutrition and protect vulnerable populations. Programs include a 5-year social and behavior change strategy from 2025 to 2030, alternative child care guidelines, and a sexual assault referral center at King Fahad General Hospital, offering medical, psychosocial, legal, and livelihood support for survivors. Partnerships with UNICEF aim to increase school enrollment, immunization, and rural service delivery, strengthening social protection and child welfare across the state. Retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, reaffirmed the agency's commitment to combating substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking. Speaking at the 7th Security and Emergency Management Awards and Conference in Abuja, he emphasized supply reduction via interdictions and demand reduction through treatment, rehabilitation, and public awareness campaigns, including the World Anti-Drug Abuse Campaign. He highlighted shared responsibility among stakeholders for national security. The United Nations World Food Programme warned that global funding cuts could leave millions without assistance in 2026. The agency may only support 1/3 of 318 million people facing severe hunger, needing $13 billion to aid 110 million of the most vulnerable. Rising hunger is linked to conflict, extreme weather, economic shocks, and shrinking donor contributions. The agency urged urgent support to avoid humanitarian crises globally. The Lagos State government reaffirmed its commitment to becoming open defecation-free by 2030, ensuring all residents have access to clean and functional toilets. Commissioner Tokunbo Wahab highlighted sustainable sanitation solutions, public awareness campaigns, and government investment to meet growing population pressures. Experts stressed consistent hygiene promotion and future-ready sanitation systems to guarantee health, dignity, and environmental protection for communities across Lagos State. Moving on to Adamawa State, Governor Amadu Umaru Fintiri launched the Endless Possibilities investment campaign to attract local and international investors. Coordinated by ADIPA, it focuses on infrastructure, agriculture, and digital innovation. Adamawa's cross-border trade gateway, fertile farmland, and young skilled workforce offer strategic advantages. Early investor interest spans agribusiness, renewable energy, and digital infrastructure, signaling the Northeast economic revival while promoting sustainable development, job creation, and enhanced business opportunities across the state. Bayelsa government intervened in a trade union congress electoral dispute, suspending the November 19 election to review delegates' allocations and guidelines. Deputy Governor Lawrence led a 5-member committee to ensure fairness and transparency. State TUC officials welcomed the intervention, emphasizing peaceful and credible leadership elections. The government stressed equity, adherence to procedural guidelines, and stakeholder consultation. The action reflects efforts to strengthen democratic practices and maintain industrial harmony within the state. Cross River State partnered with Indian firm Black Frog Technologies to enhance healthcare and achieve universal coverage by 2030. The initiative deploys solar-powered vaccine carriers and last-mile drones across all 18 LGAs. It improves vaccine distribution, strengthens immunization programs, and modernizes healthcare delivery, particularly in remote communities. Officials emphasized expanding access, integrating technology, and improving health outcomes, supporting national and global health goals while leveraging innovation for public service efficiency. The Nigerian Navy launched X-Dane Mingi in Rivers State, deploying helicopters, ships, and assault boats for maritime security drills. In Ondo State, Gallery Security Service employed 1,000 youths to secure waterways in partnership with authorities. Both initiatives strengthen national security, protect economic assets, and provide employment. They promote operational readiness, interagency collaboration, and community engagement, while enhancing maritime safety and economic stability in the two states. The FCTA will enforce ground rents, land use change, conversion fees, and right or certificate of occupancy bills from November 26, 2025. Grace periods for defaulters have expired. Enforcement targets defaulters, including property buyers who did not register with minister's consent or deeds of assignment. The initiative seeks compliance with property regulations, ensure proper land administration, protect investment interests, and strengthen governance in the Federal Capital Territory. We are taking a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
As a young teenage girl, campus lady, or young adult, do you have questions in your mind that are unanswered? Or do you feel like meeting or talking to someone that will be able to answer them? I have a good news for you. The Deeper Life Bible Church Women Ministry Jalingo has decided to bring up a special program for the girl child. The theme is The Polish Daughters. This program will be coming up on the 29th of November 2025. Time is 10 a.m. Venue, Deeper Life Bible Church, Mile 6 Bypass, Jalingo, Taraba State, featuring talk, symposium, interactive sessions like question and answers, character stories, variety, etc. Come expecting, go rejoicing. As a young teenage girl, young adult, or campus lady, do you have question in your mind that is unanswered? Or do you feel like meeting or talking to someone that will be able to answer them? I have good news for you. The Deeper Life Bible Church Jalingo Women Ministry has come up with a special program for the girl child titled The Polish Daughters. This program will be coming up on the 29th of November 2025. Time is 10 a.m. Venue is the Deeper Life Bible Church Campground, Mile 6 Bypass, Jalingo, Taraba State. Featuring talk, symposium, interactive sessions like question and answers, character stories, varieties, etc. Come expecting, go rejoicing. Be there.
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walwataccen ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba, ana samun wasu munanan ɗabi'u na sare dazuzzuka da tone-tonen ramumuka domin ɗebo albarkatun ƙasan da hakan ke matukar barazana ga muhalli da kuma al'ummar da cikin Taraba da ma dabbobi da suke cikinta. Wannan ko na iya lalata dukkan wani tsari ko dabaru da aka samar domin kyautata rayuwar bil'adama da mara dabbobi. Wannan illar na dada tozartawa da kuma lalata dukkanin wurare da ake da su, ga lalata ruwa da muhalli da ke zama barazana ga rayuwar dabbobi na cikin ruwa da kuma na tudu da ma jama'a da ke kan wannan. Hakan na iya zama kuma wani abin da ke iya lalata kyakkyawar fata da ake da ita na kyautata rayuwar al'umma musamman da yara da ma dabbobi. A irin wannan ne gwamnatin jihar Taraba gargashin Dr. Abu Kefo ta samar da wata wani kwamiti mai karfin fada aji da doka ta baiwa dama ya tabbatar da cewa ya takaita ayyukan saran dazuzzuka da tone-tone albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ka'ida ba. Bisa wannan ne kuma wannan kwamiti ya tashi haikan domin tabbatar da an bi doka da aka zayyana na tabbatar da kare dazuzzuka da sauran albarkatun ƙasa da ubangiji albarkaci wannan jiha da ita domin samarwa matasa da kuma iyalai aikin yi. Idan aka bi ka'ida wurin bin matakai da za su dace da yadda ake tono albarkacin ƙasa da kuma sare dazuzzuka a bisa ka'ida, wanda hakan zai iya taimakawa ci gaba da kuma bunƙasa rayuwar jama'a jama'a da kuma fitar da jihar Tarabar a idon duniya. A bisa wannan ake yin kira ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Tarabar da su tabbatar da cewa sun bi tsari da dabaru da aka tanadar. Ana kuma kira da amfani da sarakunan gargajiya da maluman addini da sauran jagororin al'umma da suke da alhakin kula da irin waɗannan al'ummomi da kuma ke zama tare da tabbatar da sun sanya ido sosai wurin ganin an kawar da dukkan wani kalubale da muhalli ke fuskanta. Ana kuma kira nan take ga sarakunan gargajiya da maluma na addini da su waro al'umma kai musamman waɗanda suke jagoranta domin nuna musu matukar illa da waɗannan sare-saren dazuzzuka da tono albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ƙa'ida ba suke yi, kuma su ilmantar da jama'a domin amfanin su wadda mara misaltuwa ne. Ana kuma karfafa musu gwiwa da cewa duk lokacin da suka ga wani aiki da ya shafi irin wannan mummunan aiki da su handarsa samar da hukumomi ta yin amfani da wannan layi 0866681020. yan Taraba a haɗa hannu tare domin tabbatar da an tsirar da jihar kuma an kawar da tsarin na tono albarkatun ƙasa da sare-saren dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba domin ɗorewar ci gaban jihar Taraban da kuma samar da albarkatunta da moriyarta ga dukkanin al'umma. Wannan sako ne da ya fito daga hukumar nan da take sanya ido da hana sare dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba.
Welcome back. We are glad you are still there with us. Moving on to international news, China has pledged $3.49 million to support HIV prevention in South Africa over the next 2 years. The funding targets youth and people who inject drugs under a UN-AIDS partnership. Ambassador Wu Peng emphasized capacity building, technology transfer, and policy support, while Health Minister Aaron Montso Aledin welcomed the grant. This contribution aims to fill gaps left by US aid cuts and strengthen South Africa's public health infrastructure. Reports from Turkey reveal that the country will host next year's COP31 climate summit following a compromise agreement with Australia leading government negotiations. A pre-COP event will highlight climate vulnerabilities of Pacific Island nations. Turkey's summit in Antalya will emphasize global solidarity, while Australia stresses regional concerns. Both nations have a year to prepare for the conference, which is expected to gather tens of thousands of participants to advance international climate action. The US President Donald Trump has pledged to help end the war in Sudan after a request from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The United States will collaborate with Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, and other regional partners to halt atrocities and stabilize the country. The conflict, ongoing since 2023, stems from clashes between Sudan's military and paramilitary rapid support forces, causing displacement, humanitarian crises, and regional security challenges. Moving on to business news, Nigerian academic Dr. Alim Abubakar, senior lecturer at Sheffield Business School and founder of Techzem UK, has joined the UK's Business Council for Africa board. The council promotes investment, policy dialogue, and talent development across Africa. Abubakar, who has trained over 4,000 executives globally, described the role as a platform to advance UK-Africa collaboration on inclusive growth and sustainable business. His work emphasizes leadership, governance, strategic thinking, and lifelong learning. Total Energies has signed an asset swap agreement with Con Oil Producing Limited involving 2 Nigerian offshore blocks. Under the deal, Total Energies will acquire a 50% operated stake in oil prospecting license 257, increasing its holding from 40% to 90%, while Con Oil will take over Total Energies' 40% interest in oil mining lease 136. The transaction, pending regulatory approvals, will support the appraisal and potential development of the Egina South field as it ties back to the Egina FPSO. Down to entertainment news, Nigerian superstar Davido expressed sorrow over the recent kidnapping of schoolgirls in Kebbi State and the church attack in Kwara State. In an Instagram post, he urged Nigerians to unite for a safer country where children can grow up securely. He called for intensified efforts to rescue the Kebbi girls, appealed for credible information to aid operations, and prayed for comfort for the victims' families and peace across Nigeria. On sport news, Team Nigeria boosted its medal haul at the 6th Islamic Solidarity Games in Riyadh, winning gold in wrestling and the women's 100-meter relay. Christiana Ogunsanya dominated the 53 kg freestyle wrestling final, defeating Uzbekistan's Zonkida Ahmedova 11-1. The Nigerian women's relay team of Bada Toyin, Ezechukwu Miracle, Omokwe Maria, and Nweke Cynthia claimed gold in 44.27 seconds. Nigeria also added 2 silver and 3 bronze medals, bringing the total to 8 golds, 10 silvers, and 7 bronze. That concludes today's broadcast. As we wrap up, here is a recap of the day's top stories. To begin, Justice James Omotosho convicts Nnamdi Kanu on 7 terrorism charges, while Kanu's legal team condemns the judgment as haphazard and announces plans to appeal. Meanwhile, Bauchi State condoles with Kebbi over the school attack that left 25 students adopted, as Kwara State strengthens school security amid intensified anti-kidnapping operations. In a related development, the Army Chief directs Operation Humanitarian Assistance Troops to remain on high alert in the northeast. The Nigerian Air Force launches an airstrike on Sambisa Forest terrorist base, and the Adamawa governor donates patrol vehicles to bolster security agencies. On the international scene, China pledges $3.49 million to support HIV prevention efforts in South Africa. Turning to business, Total Energies signs an asset swap agreement with Corn Oil for key offshore blocks. In entertainment, Davido calls for the rescue of kidnapped Kebbi schoolgirls and condemns the attack in Kwara. And finally, in sports, Team Nigeria clinches gold in wrestling and the women's 100-meter relay at the 6th Islamic Solidarity Games. Thank you for staying with us. I am Moses Peter. Good evening and best regards.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. SuperGo, one app for services endless. Download SuperGo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With SuperGo, your groceries comes to you. Partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. SuperGo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With SuperGo, your ride is comfortable, easy, and convenient. SuperGo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering trades, delivering value.